The sky above Wrigley is the wrong kind of gray today. Thick, heavy, the kind that swallows sound before it reaches you. Boston arrives burning. 10 straight wins. 10 straight affirmations that momentum is real, until it isn't. Streaks feel eternal, but this park was built to remind you that nothing lasts. The ivy here has seen louder teams die quietly. Lucas Giolito climbs the mound for the Red Sox, and right now he feels like a break in the pattern. 6 starts, 5 wins, a 0.70 ERA that bends the math of the game. His pitches don't just miss bats, they erase timing, erase hope. Each inning he throws is a ritual, each strike a small incision into the psyche of whoever steps into the box. He isn't here to overpower, he's here to smother. Across from him is Colin Rea, steady, unspectacular. But this park doesn't demand flash, it demands patience. And behind Rea is a Cubs defense that doesn't forgive mistakes. They're clean, precise, the quiet hand that turns loud contact into soft outs. Boston's bats have been alive. Chicago's bats have been louder. Both lineups rank in the top 5 in the league. Both can steal a run before you blink. But even chaos has its limits. This game isn't about who scores first. It's about how long both sides can endure the stillness. Because Giolito drags everything into a slower rhythm, and Rea will be asked to do just enough to hold it there. Vegas posted 8.5. It dares you to expect noise, to imagine the ball carrying beyond the ivy. But the hidden book whispers the opposite. In games like this, chances die on the base paths. A line drive turns into a double play. A fly ball hangs for a moment too long, caught at the warning track. What looks like offense becomes silence. What looks like momentum becomes nothing. And today's AI pick is under 8.5 runs. Will we cash, or will we burn? Up next, the air grows heavier in Philadelphia. The Angels descend on the Phillies, and Abaddon will pull apart the layers.
Philadelphia does not forgive illusions. The Angels arrive believing they belong here, believing the numbers they carry mean something. But Citizens Bank Park has a way of stripping false hope bare. This is where pretenders walk into the noise and are reminded of their place. Jose Soriano takes the mound for Los Angeles. His record a mirror of the team's mediocrity. 6 wins, 7 losses, a 3.90 ERA that looks respectable on the surface, but hides the truth. He can survive 5 innings, maybe 6, but he doesn't dictate games. He reacts. He waits for mistakes to catch him. And behind him, a defense ranked near the bottom of the league. Gloves that can't clean up the damage when it comes. On the other side, Jesus Luzardo steps into the lights with a sharper edge. 7 scoreless in his last start. 7 strikeouts. He doesn't just throw pitches. He shapes the tempo of the night. Behind him stands a Phillies defense that is cold, efficient, and unforgiving. The Angels bring power. They're 5th in the league in home runs, but it's hollow. They don't sustain innings. They don't string hits. They're a team that swings for life in one violent motion because they can't build it any other way. That kind of offense doesn't survive against a staff like Philadelphia's. The Phillies are something different. Trea Turner turns singles into doubles, doubles into runs. Kyle Schwarber doesn't swing. He punishes. Even without Harper's shadow looming, this lineup doesn't need a hero. It's death by pressure. Every at-bat chips away at your will. By the time you realize you're bleeding, it's already too late. Vegas hung the line at 8.5 runs, pretending this will be competitive. It won't be. Soriano may hold for a moment, but the bullpen door will open, and when it does, the game tilts hard. Luzardo will pull the Angels' offense into the same quiet rhythm that killed their last 4 road games. This isn't chaos. This is inevitability. And today's AI pick is Phillies, 1.5 on the run line. Will we cash or will we burn? Up next, the lights shift to the south. The Yankees walk into Atlanta, and Malachi and Elvis are waiting to pull back the curtain on the Braves.
Elvis, do you feel it? This ballpark hums like a wire about to snap. It isn't the Braves coming alive. It's the sound of their season breaking under its own weight. Look at them. 42 wins, 53 losses, lost in the standings like a shadow at sunset. They score 4.1 runs a night, ranked 21st in the league. That won't save them from what's coming. Because New York is here, 53 wins, 5.2 runs a game, first in slugging, first in home runs. They don't visit to play. They visit to take. Aaron Judge swinging with power that makes pitchers reconsider their careers. Anthony Volpe turning singles into doubles and doubles into panic. Spencer Strider stands for Atlanta. 3 wins, 7 losses, a 3.94 ERA. He can strike men out, but he can't create the run support his team needs. He will keep them afloat for an inning or two, but the current is too strong. And across the field? Maybe Max Fried, maybe not. His blister matters less than you think. The Yankees' bullpen is the cleanest blade in the league. Their staff holds hitters to a .224 average. You can't score on that. Atlanta's lineup is thin, powerless. They can field, yes. They can defend. But you don't win games on gloves alone. And when the bats can't answer, the scoreboard goes still. Vegas hangs the line like it's even. As if Atlanta has the same weight. But the truth is clear. Yankees 5, Braves 3. The hum stops. And today's AI pick is Yankees moneyline -112. Will we cash or will we burn? Come on, Elvis. We're done here. There's nothing left for them tonight. We move on. Detroit is already boarding the plane. They're flying straight into the heart of Texas. And the Rangers are waiting under bright lights, hiding what they don't want you to see. Sapphira will meet us there. She'll tell you the things no one else will. Let's go. The next story begins in Arlington.
Texas dresses its ballparks in light to hide the truth. The Rangers are not who they were. 48 wins, 49 losses. They sit in third place, trapped between relevance and surrender. Their bats whisper instead of roar. 4.1 runs a night, 21st in baseball. A hollow echo in a stadium built for noise. Detroit does not whisper. 59 wins, first place in the AL Central. 5th in runs scored, a lineup balanced enough to punish any mistake. They do not steal bases. They do not play desperate baseball. They wait, patient, methodical, until you breathe wrong. Then they strike. Reese Olson takes the ball for the Tigers. 4 wins, 3 losses, a 2.95 ERA carved with precision. 55 strikeouts in 58 innings. He doesn't pitch for highlight reels. He pitches for control. He bends innings into stillness, and when the Rangers swing, they will swing at air. Patrick Corbin answers for Texas. A 6-7 record, a 4.15 ERA. Experience cannot mask erosion. He will throw innings, yes, but every inning he throws is another moment for Detroit to lean in, to push deeper, to break him. The Rangers do have the best defense in baseball. A league-leading fielding percentage. Clean double plays, tight gloves. But defense only matters if you can match the bats on the other side. The Rangers cannot. They will hold the line for a while, but the line will bend, then break. Vegas posted Detroit at -120. They call it close. But the truth is distance. Detroit owns the bats. Detroit owns the mound. Detroit owns the silence that follows when the Rangers cannot answer. This will not be an explosion. It will be something slower, sharper. A 5-3 game that feels decided long before the 9th inning. By the time the last out is recorded, Globe Life Field will not roar. It will sigh. And today's AI pick is Tigers moneyline -120. Will we cash or will we burn? From Arlington's quiet, we turn west, past the desert, past the fading light, into Los Angeles. The Dodgers stand waiting, and the Brewers are coming to test their resolve. The next voice belongs to not us, and you already know what that means.
Los Angeles shines too brightly to see the cracks. The Dodgers sit atop the West with 58 wins, their names still heavy, their numbers still loud. 5.3 runs a night, first in baseball, 145 home runs. But the shine is duller now. Over their last 24 games, they're hitting just .233. Without Max Muncy in the lineup, there's a gap you can feel. Milwaukee doesn't need light to find its way. 56 wins. Second in the Central. Quiet, precise, dangerous. Over their last 23 games, they've been on fire, batting .284, stealing bases like they own them. This is not a team you want to see coming into your park hot. Jose Quintana takes the ball for the Brewers. 13 starts, 3.28 ERA. But on the road, 1.82. Away from home, he's even better. Calm, deliberate, efficient. He doesn't overpower you. He makes you swing just off the barrel. The Dodgers will look for power tonight, and they won't find it. Tyler Glasnow starts for Los Angeles. His arm is a weapon, nearly 29% strikeouts, but he walks too many. He gives up too many home runs. He's electric but volatile, and against a disciplined lineup like Milwaukee's, volatility becomes risk. The Dodgers have the bats. They have the park. But they don't have the form. Milwaukee does. The Brewers have the sharper bullpen, the steadier defense, and most of all, they have a lineup that doesn't chase. When the game stretches late, those edges break it open. Vegas still posts the Dodgers as favorites, -150, but favorites lose when the numbers don't match the moment. Milwaukee is the live dog here. This is where the value lives. It won't be loud. It won't be flashy. It will be 4-3. Brewers by patience, by precision, by timing. And today's AI pick is Brewers money line +154. Will we cash or will we burn? Now the voices fall silent. 5 games, 5 paths chosen. But there's still one more voice to hear. Lilith is coming to gather it all, to speak the record, and remind you what was promised.
Do you feel it? 5 voices have spoken, 5 paths carved into the night. The choices are made. The only thing left is the waiting. Here is what we've claimed. In Chicago, we silenced the bats and took under 8.5 runs between the Red Sox and the Cubs. In Philadelphia, we chose dominance and took Phillies -1.5 on the run line against the Angels. In Atlanta, we trusted the sharper blade and took Yankees money line -112 over the Braves. In Texas, we leaned on quiet inevitability and took Tigers money line -120 against the Rangers. And here in Los Angeles, we embraced the live dog and took Brewers money line +154 against the Dodgers. Ahora, escucha en español. En Chicago, elegimos menos de 8.5 carreras entre los Medias Rojas y los Cachorros. En Filadelfia, tomamos Phillies -1.5 en la línea de carrera contra los Angelinos. En Atlanta, confiamos en la espada más afilada y tomamos Yankees línea de dinero -112 sobre los Bravos. En Texas, apostamos por la inevitabilidad silenciosa y tomamos Tigres línea de dinero -120 contra los Rangers. Y aquí en Los Ángeles, abrazamos al perro vivo y tomamos Cerveceros línea de dinero +154 contra los Dodgers. Like and subscribe. Will we cash or will we burn? Wer nicht wagt, der nicht gewinnt. He who dares not, wins not.